Here's an interesting fact. Every day, 178,630 tourists visit New York City. And today, it's going to be 178,631. So right now I am headed out to the airport to catch a flight to New York. I'm headed out to the main office, the main Facebook office in New York to attend an event. It's called Cut to the Future Premium Video Cross Mobile. At this event, Facebook is basically going to present their video platform, Facebook Watch, the benefits of it from a content creation standpoint as well as from advertising standpoint. And me being involved in both at Homes for Heroes is going to be extremely valuable. I don't like to call it exclusive because I don't know. It was invitation only, and this opportunity was made available to me because my account manager at Facebook, who helps me with my paid campaigns, she actually is an awesome person to work with. I would name her by name on this video, but due to client confidentiality, I can't, and I don't want to get her in trouble. But she is one of the most awesome people I've ever had the opportunity to work with, and she always brings these opportunities to my attention whenever they become available. So she brought it to my attention, and I just thought, this is really cool, want to attend it, check it out. But I'm actually also going to New York for another reason. I want to go to the 9/11 memorial. So I've been to New York before, but it was prior to 9/11, and I have not seen the 9/11 memorial. So I want to make sure that I make some time to go out there and just soak it all in. I don't know if there's another way to describe it. I just want to go there, soak it all in. Really, 9/11 is what inspired the whole Homes for Heroes movement. So to go out to this memorial and to capture some video, pictures, I want to make sure that I get as much content as I can for future marketing efforts as we pay tribute to those who sacrificed their lives that day and went above and beyond to protect our country. So that's another objective that I have. So I'm only in New York for like 24 hours, less than 24 hours. I'm going to be out there for like 20 hours. So I have a lot to do. I have a lot to accomplish within 20 hours. So let's see if I can get it all done. Let's talk about personal goals, because I think personal goals are important whenever you travel, whether it's for business or not. So I have a few personal goals. One, get some really good New York style pizza. Two, not look like I'm from the Midwest. So at the beginning of this video, I mentioned that I'm a little bit anxious, and let me just talk a little bit about why I'm anxious. And so I was out to New York several years ago. My experience traumatized me. Some people might say traumatization is a little extreme. I'm being over dramatic. I feel like if I'm still harboring these feelings all these years later, it's not really being over dramatic saying I'm traumatized. I'm a big boy, I survived. So every stereotype that I had about New York came true when I was out there. I literally saw somebody, the first and only time I took a subway, I saw somebody get arrested for mugging somebody. I watched two people harass a guy at the store for cigarettes, which he could not sell because he lost his tobacco license, and I thought a fight was going to break out and I had to leave. I saw bike messengers get into a racial verbal argument with cab drivers, and one and only time that I went to order pizza out there, I ordered pizza, and if you've ever seen the Seinfeld episode with the soup Nazi.
$2, but everyone in front of me got free bread.
You want bread?
Yes, please.
$3! What? No soup for you!
I basically got cussed out and chased out of the restaurant like the guy from the soup Nazi episode on Seinfeld. So it was basically every stereotype that I ever envisioned about New York came true. So I'm a little bit nervous, I'm a little bit anxious, but yeah, like I said, I'm a big boy, I can handle it. I'm also very excited. I think it's just going to be a great opportunity. So I'm almost to the airport, and I feel like I'm rambling on right now. So the next time I'll check in with you guys is probably when I'm in New York City, unless something really interesting happens between now and then. And knowing my travel experiences, that's not a likely chance. So, yeah, we'll see you in New York City. We're here. You know what I love about traveling? Traveling. You know what I hate about traveling? Traveling. So seriously, this has probably been about 7 hours since I checked in with you last, 7.5 hours. It was been an extremely long day. My flight was delayed probably about an hour because of the weather. Wait in the airport was extremely long. I waited in the airport for probably 2.5 hours. United wouldn't let me check in. They wouldn't let me pre-check because I wasn't bringing check bag. So because I wasn't bringing a check bag, they wouldn't let me pre-check. Makes sense out of that. I can't, but thank you, United. Appreciate it. I had this kid sitting behind me, and he decided to pass the time by playing with the fold-down table on the back of my seat. That's why he kept himself occupied throughout the flight. So that was amazing. I really enjoyed that. That was great. I had to go to the bathroom the whole time I was on the plane. The lady sitting next to me, I was sitting on the inside, and the lady sitting next to me was sitting on the aisle, and she was sleeping, and I felt really bad about waking her up to use the bathroom. If anybody says that I don't have manners and I'm not patient, I want you to refer back to this video, because I do have patience and I do have manners. Anyways, my flight landed in Newark, New Jersey, and if you've never been to Newark, New Jersey on a very dark and gloomy day, it is very similar to seeing Gary Busey after a 7-day bender. It is so depressing, and it just looks like a complete mess. I know that I'm sounding very whiny right now. I apologize. I think the problem is that I'm pretty irritated because I'm hungry. I've been on a diet of peanuts and black coffee. I'm extremely hungry, and I think that's just gonna cure everything. I'm just gonna set my attitude in a whole different direction. Here's the good news. So check this out. I want you guys to see this. So I told you one of my goals was to eat New York style pizza while I'm here. That was one of my goals. So check this out. Things are going my way. So I want you to see this right outside my window. Hopefully you can see that. Is the East Village Pizza. So that is where I'm gonna be having my dinner tonight, and I'm gonna be able to check one of those personal goals right off the list right away. So that's what I'm gonna go do right now. And next time you see me, I'm gonna be in such better mood. I'm gonna have New York style pizza in me. I'm gonna be happy. Good morning, everyone. So I had a great night last night. I got about an hour and a half till I have to be at Facebook main office. So I'm going to fulfill my first priority of the morning, which is get coffee. I actually am ambitious today. I took a shower and got dressed before I'm going to get coffee, but a lot to do today in only half a day because I have to be at the airport at 3. So yeah, let's do it. Alright, we're here. We're about to walk into Facebook main office and see what this event's all about. Guys, so I just got back from the Facebook event. It was really cool. I had a great time. I got a lot of great information, but I actually don't have time to go into it right now because I have literally 10 minutes to check out of my hotel room before they charge me. So I'm gonna quickly pack up, check out, and then we're headed down to the 9/11 Memorial. So I will give a recap on the event and everything that I learned probably when I get home, but that's what we're gonna do right now. So let's go. So I just walked all the way through Manhattan. I'm down in Lower Manhattan, and I'm just about to walk up on One World Trade Center, so let's check it out. Alright, so we just checked out One World Trade Center. I'm about to walk up to what I think is a 9/11 memorial. Yeah, it is crowded down here. It's insane. So I'm here checking in from the World Trade Memorial, and I don't want to get too close and talk over there because people are paying their tributes and paying their respect to the World Trade Center, but you never really know what this is going to be like until you actually come down here. It's surreal. It's raw. I mean, I think the thing that hit me most is that these names just go on forever and ever. And I don't know, it's just seeing the names of mothers with their unborn children. It's such a surreal feeling. It's so raw. Yeah, I'm really grateful for the opportunity to come down here and just soak it in, because it's amazing. It's just so surreal. But yeah, I'm gonna go grab some lunch and some coffee, and I don't know. Gotta catch my flight in about an hour, so yeah, I'll check in with you guys a little bit later. Alright, so we did a lot. We went to Facebook's main office in New York. I went all through Manhattan, went to go see the World Trade Center, and I'm pooped and I'm ready to go home. So I think it's time to call an Uber and head back to Newark. So yeah, let's go. So I'm back from NYC, as you can see. Maybe you can't because you don't know what my apartment looks like, but trust me, I'm back from New York City, and I wanted to give you guys a real quick recap on my time spent at the Facebook office at the Cut to the Future event. So I didn't have a whole lot of time to go into it after the event because I was going back to my hotel. I had to check out, and then I was going to 9. You guys watched the video, you guys know what happened, but I wanted to take the opportunity to share what I got out of that event because I got a lot of great, not so much information, but inspiration. And don't get me wrong, there was really great information that came out of the event, but for me it was more inspiration. So I want to make sure that I share that with you. And I know that this video is getting long, and if you've been with me this long through this journey to NYC, thank you so much. I really appreciate your loyalty. But I want to make sure that I share this information quickly, concisely, because I know this video is getting long. So first and foremost, thank you, Facebook. Kudos to you. You guys rock. I mean, this is my second time being out to a Facebook office this year. So you guys always roll out the red carpet for us and make us feel really welcome. I don't know if you guys had the opportunity to see the spread that they laid out for me with all that food. Maybe they didn't lay it out for me. They laid it out for me. I'm going to choose to go with that. But it was amazing, and that was only a piece of how they really made us feel comfortable. So the employees were very welcoming. They were smiling. They were very approachable, and they just made us feel welcome. So kudos to you, Facebook. Thank you so much. You guys rock. The nuggets of information, inspiration that I took away from the event. So the vice president of agency relationships shared some information, and the first piece of information that he shared, nothing profound here, nothing that's really mind-blowing, and it's all logical and it makes sense, but it's still really cool. He shared that information that 46% of the population ages 18 and up will be cord cutters or cord neverers by the year 2022. Now again, this makes sense, it's logical, but still, that's so cool to think about. As marketers, entrepreneurs, business owners, 10, 15 years ago, we didn't have our audience was not this successful. We didn't have the opportunity to reach them through video this easy. You were getting your videos or your commercials professionally produced. You were, purchasing media space through media companies and televisions and whatnot. But today, we have the ability to create really cool videos for our brands, for our businesses, for our products, our services, and now we can launch them through Facebook and YouTube. Within 2 years, half the population, that's where they're gonna be consuming video. So if you're not creating and producing video for your advertisements currently, you need to, because it's only gonna get bigger. And it's just such a cool way to think about it, that our audience is that accessible now. So the other information that he shared was that Facebook Watch created a 10% lift over the same audience on television. So what this means outside of marketing terms is Facebook Watch is providing brands and businesses a much larger audience to reach through their advertising. So again, it really solidifies point number one, is that these platforms, and not just Facebook Watch, I mean, he was talking specifically at Facebook Watch because he's not going to speak to YouTube because that's his competitor, but these video platforms, YouTube, Facebook Watch, Instagram TV, they're providing us a real great opportunity to reach out and connect with our customers. So just something to think about. So the third point was something that's more inspirational. And so Jack Davis, who is the executive producer of a series called The Birch, a series that was specifically produced for Facebook Watch. And he is also the founder of a media company called The Crypt. He shared a little bit about his story in creating this media company called The Crypt, as well as his business model and why he decided to use Facebook Watch as a platform to distribute his content. And the thing that I found extremely interesting is that when he created The Crypt, he wanted to create a media company that was the Marvel of the horror genre. So he created The Crypt specifically to be the Marvel version for the horror genre. And as he was creating this media company, I'm sure he went through the evaluation of how he's going to distribute his content, whether it's going to be streaming services like Hulu, Netflix, or if he was going to do it for television, movie theaters, or eventually he landed on social. And the reason why he decided on social was not only because of the opportunity that it provided him to connect with his audience, but the opportunity that it allowed him to engage with his audience. So The Crypt has developed a very loyal and engaged audience, and the way that he's done that is he's using augmented reality on Facebook as well as chatbots that allows his audience to engage with the characters in the series of the content that they're consuming. So he's got a very loyal following, and I think when you think about it, this is just so cool. I mean, as marketers, or even outside of the business world, as creators, we have the ability to creatively use our mind and create things that are going to connect and engage with the audience. And this opportunity is available to us, and it's just it reminds me of why I do what I do, and why I love doing what I do, and why I'm so passionate about it, why I'm doing stuff like this. Because whether there's an audience of 1 person, 10 people, 100 people out there, there's somebody who wants to see what you have to say. They want to see the creativity in your mind. They want to hear what your voice has to say. Jack Davis has found a way to be successful at it because he's found what he loves to do, and there's people out there that loves what he does. I love that passion, and it reminds me why I love being a marketer, being a digital marketer, and being a creator. So just some information and inspiration that I want to share with you from the Facebook event. And again, thank you so much for joining me on my journey to New York City and back. And I hope that you found this video entertaining. And if nothing else, I hope you found some inspiration through it, and to share your voice, share your creativity, share how you're a creator, because somebody's out there waiting for you. So I hope you like this video. And if you do, make sure you hit the like button and hit the subscribe button, as well as the bell button, because I want you to get notified every time I produce a new video. So thank you everybody for tuning in, and thank you for joining me on my journey to New York City. Talk to you soon.